the Bryce and Tiller. Make free codes bite the pillow. I cut coke.
KD go down, Kyrie, you know, that's the best part-time. Man, it's so much going on, but yeah, the Lakers is dead. The obituary is written by me.
I feel like he had a point, but don't nobody want to hear that from you, bro. Like let the media make.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see what it looks like. But I got Atlanta, man. I got Atlanta all the way. I got Ice Tray. I got them good wings. I got lemon pepper low. Oh my.
for that reason too, I'm taking Atlanta. In Trae Young's career, he's never ever shied away from the big moment, and this is just another moment for him to have the big stage. And when he has the big stage, he shows up, and he's going to be at home. He's going to have that home crowd rocking behind him. He might, as soon as he get the ball, he might pull up from the logo to start the game, like just to make a statement, like, "Yo, this is it. All right, y'all going home." So, with that being said, it would be Cleveland hosting Atlanta for us. Dre, it would be Cleveland hosting Charlotte for you for that 8 seed. Who are you going to take?
At this point, my son is gonna have to exit Route 9. I can't take him. I can't take them over Cleveland, man.
You gonna
Why not?
your son?
Why you take him against the Hawks but not against Cleveland?
Well, like I said,
Blind faith.
It depends on Jared Allen. If Jared Allen is there blocking shots at the paint, nobody's beating Cleveland in those playing.
Got you.
In the second playing game, because they're gonna lose to Brooklyn no matter what. But you know what? I'm a ride with my son.
You change your mind?
Yeah, that's just that fast. It's
Man.
right here, hot off the record.
Boy, the way we change your minds is
I
like,
ain't seen that man flip flop like that
man, we out here.
I'm taking my son all the way to
since the
playoffs.
$1 sale at Old Navy, nigga.
Boy,
God
nah,
damn.
bro. Man, I ain't never seen this so goddamn indecisive when you ask a girl what she want to eat. That's not what we sound like. Boy, we done switched our minds 50 million times.
That's y'all too.
Oh, give me to the West. I know exactly who I'm picking in the West. The West is way better. The East, I'm a little
But
confused.
yeah, I'm going Charlotte. Gonna take that AC. Cleveland, nothing good comes to you. You had the All-Star game. You had 2 All-Stars. We good.
They got a winning record for the first time without LeBron.
Yeah, but no playoffs.
Unless you let LeBron tell it, then he was on the team too. Like
Hey, LeBron is trying to get somebody.
LeBron is sick for that, man.
He said, "I am responsible for everybody shine."
All right, so beef between we got Cleveland and Atlanta, man. Who we picking?
I like Dennis Garland, man. Fuck, why do you have to be on Cleveland?
Darius,
DeMarcus.
go DeMarcus,
Go DeMarcus.
go to
DeAnthony, I don't give a fuck, man.
not DeAnthony.
DeMichael.
Just a bunch of D's.
D's nuts.
Sick Negro.
Oh, hello. But fuck, I don't want to pick Cleveland, but I want to see Cleveland do good, man. But it's the Wings, but
Fuck him.
It's the Wings. Look at his reason for why he want to pick Atlanta. Yo, it's the Wings. They got a hold on me.
The Wings.
man, but Miami. I have to go with Cleveland. I like the Miami versus Cleveland match a little bit better
Okay.
because I just feel like I wouldn't say Atlanta want to get steamrolled by Miami, but I feel like
They're not tough enough to handle Miami.
they're not tough enough. But definitely, man. I can lemon pepper.
I'm taking Atlanta again for the same reason I chose them before, man. Trae Young, another chance to be on the biggest stage, and he going to show up. He going to drop about 30, 35 points. And I just feel like, yes, Cleveland had a great year. It's a great story. But if it was any other year.
Damn, you riding with Trey. Trey your guy, huh?
This year, yeah.
Light skins unite.
Because remember, a couple seasons ago, I was like, yo, there's no way he's dropping 40 on Ben Simmons.
What happened?
He didn't, though. I won.
He had 38.
He did,
You was close. I was sweating.
Hey, speaking of Ben Simmons, this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, it's over. When it's over.
No. They didn't say when it's over. A new update came out saying his back is not blown.
Hey, yo.
And
I thought they said he wasn't coming back.
he's actually ramping up as long as his knees and back is all right.
Oh, here we go.
Bro, I don't want to hear nothing else until he on the court. Like,
What?
They finna ram it.
Ram it.
Brought to you by Papa John.
All right, man. So yeah, I got Atlanta in that 8 seed. We got Brooklyn in the 7 seed. So we'll see what happens, and
Let's go Hornets. Let's go ball. Get that ball and get that ball.
What was he player? I mean, employee of the month.
Yeah.
In that commercial.
Yeah, we got to get him to the playoffs, bro.
All right, man. So in the Western Conference, we got
Clippers.
Minnesota hosting the Clippers. 7 versus 8.
Clippers, bro. We getting into playoffs. Immediately.
Absolutely.
Expeditiously.
I am picking the Clippers to beat Minnesota as well.
Pat Bev gonna do everything to fucking try to rattle us.
Oh my god!
I love Pat Bev.
He is about to harass PG. You hear me?
Not even PG, bro. He out worried about Norman Powell. He's just gonna be harassing whoever he's guarding. He's gonna harass. The only person that I'm worried about is fucking Cat, bro. Cat will give Zubac the business. Hartenstein's gonna have to come in and do his shit, but he's gonna be working. Oh.
But that's Karl Anthony Towns gonna have to show it. He's gonna have to show me that he is that guy, like repeatedly. Because I don't necessarily like. He's a great player. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't seen him in many spots like this where he's on the biggest stage and it's time for you to perform and you got to show up. You got the advantage, so you should be the most dominant. You should have a huge impact on this game. But I just don't feel like he's going to be able to do that for. I just don't think he's that.
He beat Luke Kennard in a 3-point shootout. I'm still frustrated.
I'm like, what that mean?
You see how I came up with it?
Right. So yeah, I'm picking the Clippers to beat them to advance to the 7 seed.
Better pick us, nigga.
I don't have to pick y'all.
Yeah, don't pick us then.
I'm not picking.
Change them
I'm
up.
not picking.
I'm not, but I'm just saying I don't have to pick y'all.
Yes, you got to pick me.
So then that will give us New Orleans.
Whoa! I'm not picking the Clippers.
Oh, my bad. So you taking Minnesota?
Yes.
No, we don't give a fuck what you think, Dre.
My apologies. I didn't mean to skip over you like that.
Dre, we don't care.
Why are you picking Minnesota as opposed
We don't
to
care. Don't ask him his thought. We don't care, bro.
For all the reasons that you explained.
I don't care.
This is his moment to
God.
establish himself as that guy.
Cut his mic
on his team.
We don't care.
You're the best player on this team. 25 and 10 average for the season. Go ahead and get that again. And last time he was going crazy on Zubac. So
if you did admit that he was gonna give Zubac the blue.
I don't give a fuck if he gives Zubac the blue. Guess where I'm gonna be at? Minnesota. You forgot who was the school there, right? I'm gonna call the plugs. I'm gonna be front and center in the fucking playing game. You some of bitches.
With
my chinchilla on.
Edwards.
I ain't worried about Anthony Edwards, bro. I have a Marcus Morris. I have a Nicholas Batum. I have a fucking Robert Covington. I'm not worried about that. I got 3 wing players that I can stick on him. It's just Cat Williams I'm worried about. I just worry about the big. I ain't worried about nobody else. Nobody.
I'm glad that you have such great confidence in your team. It's the We Don't Make the Rules podcast. When we come back, hey, we get to pay some bills, right? We ain't never said that before. We're going to pay these bills when we come back, man. We're going to get into the second half of the Western Conference play-in tournament. Y'all keep it locked.
Hey, before I do go, though, I don't give a fuck about Timberwolves. God damn it.
Turn this music up.
Glad why you do it like that.
Better work.
Oh, so y'all thought this shit was over?
I'm on the side of your town. Lit. I'm on the side of your town. Damn. I'm on the side of your town. Lit. I'm on the side of your town. Goddamn. I'm on the side of your town. Damn. I'm on the side of your town. Damn. I'm on the side of your town.
All right, fellas, y'all ready? All right, here we go, boys. And 1, 2, 3, and.
It was the
Not yet. Hold for music.
It was
Hold it. Not yet. Holding for the music cue. Just give it a minute.
It was the
Bring in the trumpet.
If anyone got host try me, I don't care how big it is. If you try me, I'ma fuck y'all host up.
What's good, y'all? It's the We Don't Make the Rules podcast. We back after that quick commercial break, man. Brought to you by Papa John's. Before the break, we were discussing the NBA, the Western Conference NBA play-in tournament, right?
Let's go, Minnesota.
So the second part of this 9 versus 10 matchup. We got New Orleans versus San Antonio. Who you guys picking?
San Antonio. I just don't want to see New Orleans.
You don't want to see New Orleans? You won't see New Orleans if you win the first game.
I know we're going to, but just in case. Just in case. I don't make it home tonight.
Look who you worried about. You worried about New Orleans instead of like Phoenix or Memphis. Like,
For me?
Yes.
You want to know why? You want to know why, though?
Because you guys lost to them 4 times this season.
Bingo.
But that doesn't mean anything.
Y'all be smoking that. It doesn't mean anything. Cocaine.
It
means
doesn't,
a lot.
because you don't think Ty Lue is going to make adjustments in the playoffs?
Listen, big dog. I'm not worried about Phoenix because I pulled Phoenix card multiple times. You feel me? I was just missing a little bit of when I played them in the Western Conference. Not worried about them.
You still missing the
Memphis though? No.
You missing the why?
I'm missing the why, but I have a Norman. Y'all looking to the side. Norm, if you want to pull some stat facts about Norman,
he's a great player.
He's a great player.
He's a good player.
Kawhi, right?
But he ain't. I don't think he's going to push you over the edge.
Wait, no, he's not pushing me over the edge, but it's enough to hold me down until Kawhi comes back.
It's enough to hold you down in the play-in.
It's enough to hold me down to even get past the first round. Shit, if it was against Dallas,
we're not there yet.
Wait, fuck that. If it was against Dallas, it'd be enough to get me past Luka, and I'm not even worried about that. This crybaby ass.
Try that shit this season. You hear me? This motherfucker been putting up 35 and 15 the past 3 weeks.
I ain't worried about
it. Play defense now, man.
You go get this 50 piece.
Luka can play these nuts. I ain't worried about none of that.
All right, so
we ain't worried about y'all neither. We in the 3 spot chilling.
So
you only in a 3 spot because we was there. We was hurt. Yeah, fuck all that. You think you finna skate on me? You think you gonna get a little sprinkle of lacet on me?
It's not happening. You're not letting it slide.
Hey, fuck no. Hey, you try if you want to. I'll be standing at your funeral site too. Oh, you think you slick?
Your funeral gonna be before mine. So how you gonna do that?
All right, I'm surgical with this bitch, Dre.
So, Beeb, you chose San Antonio. Dre, you picking New Orleans, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also picking New Orleans. They're just a better team.
Yeah, and them boys is playing inspired basketball.
Yeah, CJ McCollum. I mean, granted, they got blown out the other night because.
I mean, Ja Morant and them boys, they play like
the Monstar showed up. Right? The Monstar showed up in the third quarter, and they dropped 55 in a quarter.
They say you get a bust down, you get a bust down.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, I think CJ McCollum has truly helped that team get that second score, so that way it's
just
not
having
all
a mature all-star on you. Well, all-star level player because he hasn't been an all-star, but having that maturity to lead your team because you were being led by 22 and 23-year-olds out, put an adult in the room,
right?
That's actually credible. Good.
So yeah, I think the Pelicans win that game and move on.
Hold on, low key. Let me retract. I low key want to lose to Memphis. I mean Minnesota.
So then you would play 8 versus 9.
Yeah, and
I want that 8 versus 1 matchup.
Yeah, I got y'all beating New Orleans in that.
I want that 8 versus 1 matchup.
You want to play the Phoenix Suns in the first round.
I want the Phoenix Suns.
You want to play the Suns.
Nice. I like
the best
that
team in basketball this year.
I like that you want all the smoke. It's admirable.
I want that because it's something about Memphis is not setting easy with me. It's something about them that's not setting easy with me. Because them motherfuckers
they're really good. That's the only thing.
No,
they're just young.
Because Dallas don't do nothing to me. Y'all scare me. I look y'all straight.
I don't know how he don't like.
Y'all
took
look
y'all to 7 games back to back.
He just talking like that because he had
7. Hey,
he had 2 All-Stars and we had 1.
What? Like, how does he not scare you?
And he was hitting game winners on your best players.
You don't scare me. You don't scare me. We can take you to 7 again. I'll dance you out the motherfucking room.
Hey,
I hate you.
I
hate you. Hey, you're going on the list today.
Lucas
number 2
numbers in the playoffs are all because of y'all. Like he's only playing y'all.
Number 2 on my list of hate, Dre, and the motherfucking Dallas Mavericks.
Motherfucking jersey.
I can't wait to stand at your funeral. I can't wait. I just got done burying some motherfuckers. I don't mind wearing a suit again and visiting your house. I can make this a whole world tour.
Wait. So we're not even there, man.
I don't give a fuck. He started it.
He started. You went back. You went back.
I was spun the block. I shoot.
You came back and was like, yo, I actually want to lose to Minnesota, so we could try to win. Because if that's the case,
wherever Dallas is, put me next to him. Put me there. Hey, if B fighting the bear and the bear is Dallas,
help the bear.
Help the motherfucking bear.
So you guys will be the 8 seed.
Clippers, everything.
You will lose. Okay, so you will take the Clippers to beat San Antonio in your scenario.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Dre, who are you taking? It will be Minnesota versus New Orleans.
Second game because I have the Clippers in that second.
Don't pick us. I don't want you to pick us.
You picked the Clippers first.
Yeah.
He got your perfect scenario.
I already picked the scenario.
Don't pick us.
Right.
Don't pick nothing. Don't pick on that. Don't pick on me.
He gave you exactly what you wanted.
Don't pick on me. Don't pick her. Don't pick me.
He is such a fucking Pisces. It's not his idea, so he don't want the shit.
That's some sick shit. He literally gave you what you wanted.
I don't give a fuck what you want. Don't speak on me. Don't speak on me. The only reason you can speak on me because I buried them motherfuckers.
Only damn motherfuckers can talk.
Only damn. Hey, I need a bark a word. I'll burn that fucking cemetery down.
I thought dead man tell no tales.
If he even opened his mouth, it's more dirt.
More dirt. Ain't shit to say about the Lakers.
That's what I like. Shut up.
When it's over.
Shut up.
Shut it up. But this son of a bitch is still living. He's still kicking.
So yeah, I would take New Orleans to beat Minnesota, and Minnesota's out, and New Orleans would get that 8 seed. And they would be.
So you have Clippers in New Orleans getting in. I have
you got Minnesota and the Clippers.
And the Clippers, cool.
So it will stay basically the exact same as it is right now.
Yeah. I'm taking those 7 AC to get back in.
All right. So we're gonna have a booth review coming up. We'll spin the block on this, man. So with that being said, playoffs are around the corner after the play-ins. The playoffs start next Saturday. With that being said, Dre, your top 5 NBA contenders. Who truly has a chance to win the NBA Larry O'Brien?
Well, you know this. We don't make the rules. So you told me 5. I had to come with 6.
All right, man. So who is number 6?
The dark horse.
You just don't listen.
I swear to God.
I always got to get a bubble team. The Nets.
The Nets is the bubble team.
Yes, they're the bubble team. regardless, like their injury issues, let's see if they can put a good product on the floor in the playoffs for a good series, and having to play the Heat and then having to possibly play like 3 of the top teams to get to the finals.
It's a lot.
It's an astronomical ask, but if anybody could do it, if he ain't got a 2-3 on him, he got a 7. The 7-11, we're gonna see if they keep the store open.
It's interesting that you say that too, because
Kyrie,
I remember I talked about it probably a week or two ago about I don't believe that the Nets will win the championship, and I couldn't really understand why. I just felt like they would not win the championship, and I think I figured it out. They're just not that good defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have amazing offensive weapons, but on the opposite end of the floor, they tend to struggle or they have lax
they're not
moments.
that big.
Hey yo, hey yo.
As far as their,
but no, I get what you're saying. Like,
who not that big?
See, look, it's always somebody.
Now I gotta start putting names on it.
Who not that big?
But they were struggling today with Indiana, you know, and they were up by 15, and then Indiana comes roaring back, and it's just like you gotta be able to put those teams away. And so if it's a better team, they may not be able to hold up defensively.
Yeah, but they're gonna be like classic cinema for the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying they're gonna get swept or anything, but
every game is gonna be bucket.
Yeah, I don't feel like their defense is good enough to win the championship at this time. All right, number 5,
Memphis.
Interesting.
Oh my fucking God.
They're the youngest team in my top 5, but
they are a young team.
They are incredible as far as their offense and defense, and John Morant is like that guy. Right? He leads them when he's playing, and even when he's not playing, he at the game. He don't take no days off, and they believe in him as their leader. And it's up from here.
Yeah, I can see that. Memphis, they lead the league in rebounds per game, blocks per game, and steals per game. All defensive category
Grit
stats.
and grind.
Right. Hustle.
They brought that back.
You don't lead the league in those stats unless you really playing hard. So the only question that I have, and what I've seen a lot of people have, is are they too young?
Yeah.
They just out here playing. I'm just saying, man, they play a fast tempo game. We already know in the playoffs, the game slows down. You have to play this team multiple times in a row. Adjustments will be made. Can you counter? And we're gonna see.
Yeah, and with the growth of Jaren.
What is that?
I hate that.
You know what that Memphis barbecue tastes like? He been
speak your truth, sir.
He been barbecue by Memphis a couple times. Tell us how you feel.
Hey, motherfucker, you been to the beach and you brought sand to it and got sent home. You got sent back home to that country ass
Pour
state.
lighter fluid on the fire.
I'm gonna burn your house down. Anyway,
well, why don't you? Oh yeah,
I don't believe that you shit, man. I don't believe it, man.
There's good teams and bad teams.
Who's the youngest team to win? Like, when's the last time a young team like this won a championship, though? So, I mean, there's proof in the pudding.
Shit. The Warriors?
They weren't young. They weren't that young, though.
They wasn't young at all.
They weren't that young.
The year that they was young is
like Curry, like 15.
The year that they was young is when the Clippers and the Warriors met in the playoffs, and that was the middle of the road. That's when
2013.
Yeah, that's when the Warriors hit that overdrive and start kicking back championship. When Mark Jackson was the coach. Shout out to Mark Jackson.
For sure. Shout out to him.
With all due respect. But yeah, man, winning the championship, their path has to be painted a little bit different. So they're the 2 seed. So if they advance to the second round, who will they play? Who's their matchup?
At this point, it would probably be the 3 versus 6. So it would be Golden State or Denver.
And that's where it will stop at.
The second round.
Yep, because I got a lot of faith in Golden State. That's where it will stop at. It just depends It just depends on how their path lines up, and that's not a good path.
Even if Denver gets past, like Denver's got a team full of players that went to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, like I said,
so yeah.
Once it stops at Golden State, I'm not picking Denver. Don't get no respect from me.
But my whole thing is, you just talked about you don't believe in that young shit, and then you just picked the older team to beat them. How'd that work?
I picked who?
An older team. Golden State. You picked Golden State to beat Memphis.
Yeah. You want to know why?
Why?
His name was Steph Curry. His name is Jordan Poole. His name is Andrew Wiggins. His name is Draymond.
Do not say Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
Man, I rolled for this motherfucker for the All-Star game, and he done shit in the bed since he got in that game. He played in that game and then ain't did shit since.
We all knew he wasn't an All-Star, but since people want to say he's an All-Star, I'm about to say his name now.
Klay Thompson been taking all his buckets now. He said, "Thank you."
Give my goddamn All-Star back.
Right.
And they got Klay. I'll just take the more seasoning over the less seasoning. That's all.
And Draymond, you know Draymond, it's gonna be a fight in that series though. Draymond, they some dogs.
There's gonna be a lot of technicals handed out.
I can see that.
I just like the Western Conference playoffs is always better than the East.
Yeah,
Tends to be. The East got some matchups this year though.
Yeah.
Like
it's gonna be it's gonna be a walkthrough for the Bucks.
Let Brooklyn get the 7th seed, and they got to see Milwaukee in the first round.
For real, you think Kevin Durant ain't trying to come see Giannis?
Come on, man.
He said, "Here, come here."
For a first round series, it don't get much tougher than that.
For real,
I keep banking on KD, man. Them boys not ready.
KD and Kyrie,
I would
take
pick
them.
I would pick Milwaukee, but I'm just saying, like that's not easy. Remember, they still went to 7 games just last year without Kyrie.
It's easy like Sunday morning.
But yes, Dre, number 3. Or are we on number 4?
Number 4.
Sorry.
The Warriors, if they're healthy, with Steph coming back off of his ankle.
What, Coppin, please, the Warriors, if they're healthy.
Yeah. If they
motherfucker said, please, God.
healthy.
If they're healthy.
Help me, please.
Okay.
And then
that's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, you know. Klay Thompson in the game, they back.
He's starting to hit his shot too.
He's
Seems
scoring
like he's getting his legs back under him for sure.
That's what she said.
Once he's
Why'd she say that?
It's a doggy dog world.
Let's be hard. All right. Dre, number 3.
Number 3, the Miami Heat. They've been the number.
Interesting.
Hey, it's quiet as
Hey,
kept.
fuck Eric and the Heat.
Hey, quiet as kept. They've been the number 1 seed all damn season. Ain't nobody has.
That's fair.
Ain't nobody been checking the standings, but they've been number 1 all
And
season.
they ready for the playoffs.
Hey, Eric, if you listening, dog, fuck you and the Heat.
Every time I look up, Kyle Lowry wasn't playing. Jimmy Butler was in and out the lineup.
Yeah.
Morris was out for half the season because of Jokic.
It wasn't much drama around them besides a couple weeks ago when they started pushing and fighting each other.
Yeah,
And,
Haslam
And that I just view that as, they ready for the playoffs.
Breaking
Like,
news,
they tired
too.
of this.
Breaking news, Bam Adebayo.
What about him?
Protocol.
COVID? Ooh, that's rough.
That's cool.
But the only reason I say fuck the Heat
That's
is
an X factor for them, though. Like,
the only reason I
I'm
say
saying
fuck the Heat is because it's Florida. Something always goes on in Florida.
it's Florida, man, bro.
Fuck
You know
Florida.
that? Florida going Florida.
Man, it's the Heat. I have nothing against y'all. It's Florida.
Right.
If y'all would have moved to a different state, we'll be cool.
All right, who's next?
Wait, that protocol is cool. Playoffs don't start till Saturday. We good. The Suns.
Number 2. Okay.
Best record in
Who the
basketball.
fuck is number 1? He better not say Dallas.
No.
Nah, it's not.
I
Dallas.
swear to God.
No.
It's not gonna be Dallas.
No, I got
Phoenix,
respect. I got respect. Okay, I ain't gonna disrespect the
He's
game.
not here to just make you mad, man.
Come on, man. I gotta have some kind of credibility out here.
Boy, if Keith listening right now, you lucky that he didn't say Dallas. He saved the studio. It's gonna be jerseys on the floor. Hey, roadcaster on his back.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man, we was getting out of here.
All right, so number 2, Phoenix. Why?
Devin Booker has been amazing all season, even when they lost Chris Paul after the All-Star game for what, a month, 2 months. They kept it rolling. Steady and consistent. Monty Williams got them boys playing. It's an oil machine. He's churning out the wins.
Number 1 seed by 8 games.
But that's the Monty way. Even when he had Chris Paul and Peja Stojakovic and Tyson Chandler out there in New Orleans, they was turning the wheel just like that. And what happened? They shit the bed in the playoffs.
Now, come on now. This Phoenix team is completely different.
They was just in the finals.
Literally in the finals.
It was just there.
Literally in the finals.
Hey, look, you're right.
Right.
And speaking of the finals,
shout out to Monty Williams, though, coach of the year.
They increased their win total, franchise record and wins.
Did they fire the owner yet? I can't have a racist win the championship.
Oh my God! He said I can't hand the trophy to him.
Not
So,
yet.
as soon as he come downstairs, he's like, "Oh, we won, niggas."
Hey yo!
Hey, yo, we won, nigga. Yo, you can't say that, man.
He is out of there.
That's it, man.
Yo.
But yeah, all right. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. Phoenix, number 2.
Yeah,
And number 1,
the champions.
right, Milwaukee.
Yeah, man. Giannis out here giving people 40 and 15 on a regular basis.
I'm impressed that you put them there because I feel like a lot of people are just overlooking Milwaukee. And they've come on strong these last couple of weeks. Like they're playing some of their best. Trey. Yeah.
You said some wild shit again?
Apparently.
They've come on strong these past couple weeks.
They have.
They out here dropping dick.
What?
No.
Oh, it's too hot?
No, they just drop stepping in the lane.
They dropping it off?
Yeah, they got Brooke Lopez back.
I
Chris
can't too high,
Middleton.
y'all. My bad.
Look,
Chris Middleton hooping. Drew Holiday still playing defense.
It's a freaky Sunday.
absolutely.
They're just, consistent.
Yeah.
They play hard every time. Coach Budenhauser has them playing.
And they the champs till they ain't the champs no more, man.
Until somebody beat them, they're the number 1.
Absolutely, man. So, Dre, we appreciate you for your top 5 this week.
Top 5 plus 1.
Lakers and 5. Lakers and look at me.
Motherfucker,
You little bitch.
do I gotta keep digging?
No, man.
More dirt.
You beat us down 5 more feet.
Nah, more dirt.
More dirt. All right, man. So with that being said, man, let's move on to quick hitters. Quick hitters. All right. First question. Do y'all want to see LeBron and Steph play together on the same team?
No.
No.
Even Steph Curry said, man, he said in an interview, well, shit, he picked me in the All-Star game. That should be enough. Well,
That should be enough. Here, nigga, damn. Here, nigga, damn.
That's how you know. He like, bro, stop trying to ride my coattail.
Hey, he leaving Bron on red, bro.
Bro said, here, nigga, damn. I play with you in the All-Star game.
Bro, like, I'm such a fan. He said, bro, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
He summed that all up with 3 words. I'm good here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good here.
If LeBron tried to politics his way up north,
it's a sick Negro.
ain't no go talk no more, bro. You're literally a groupie.
They already trying to take you
It's
out of the
not
conversation for missing the playoffs this
It
year.
can't happen anyway. He signed to the Lakers. The only way he would get up there is by trade. We have nothing to trade.
But-
It's not gonna happen.
This shit really takes me back to the Showtime movie when Jerry Buss bought the Lakers and shit, and they was trying to figure out, and Jerry Buss is flat ass broke.
Right, and he like, yo, he making plays though.
He making plays with 2 cents.
Hey, he said, yo, do you think we gonna make a profit? She was like, probably not. That nigga jumped in the pool and was like,
The nigga was eating lobster and crab, and he only got $5 in his account.
broke as hell.
Broke as fuck.
Sometimes 2 pennies is all you need to make a fire. He was rubbing them motherfuckers hard.
Sick, man, sick. But all right, man. Next one.
They would never let a black man do that.
Dre, you said rebuild or reload. So, what you got? What was this about?
This is about teams that haven't made.
You sound like you about to rap. Stop.
Hey, this beat. This is you know this.
He gotta start swearing like it's about teams. That's about to, bro. You're not a rapper. Explain the segment.
It's just
I
teams
got this
that
motherfucker hype. Shout out to the DJ B.
it's a mix of playoff teams and non-playoff teams. It's a list of teams in the NBA that should they be reloading for next year or should they tear what they have down and rebuild?
Okay. So give us what 3 or 4 teams.
Mm-hmm. So number 1, let's go here. Utah. Should they rebuild or reload?
Devin Mitchell been slapping the scoreboard. So that nigga ready to go.
I was saying they might have to rebuild. Man. They might have to rebuild. How many times you gonna roll the same thing out there and get the same results?
Mm-hmm.
And the sad part is, though, the Clippers really started the whole wildfire with them, bro. just like when the Clippers, when we had to break down the team, it was one team that kept fucking coming in there beating our ass. It was like, blow this bitch up.
Yeah, I think it's time for them to they got to rebuild that. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, next.
The New York Knicks.
Rebuild. Tear all
Actually,
that shit
no.
down.
Give her the tips. Tibbs did the same shit in Chicago. He ran
Ran him to the ground.
Ran him to the dirt.
Hey, why is Taj Gibson always there?
Hey, every year he gets a team, it's gonna be Derrick Rose and Gibbs. Hey, he gonna find him up. Hey, coach, I'm retired. Get your ass over here.
No, you not.
You ain't fucking retired.
Oh my
You
god.
don't retire till I say
Derrick
you
Rose,
retired.
Derrick Rose get free money because of Tibbs. He don't play not a lick.
He played a lot last year, but yeah, nah, man. Would getting rid of the coach fall under rebuilding or reloading?
Just it's not really rebuilding because they got good
Oh, you
culture.
just want to, okay.
They have some good young talent, bro. He did not play Cam Reddish, and you went to go trade for him.
Yeah, that was sick.
Like you,
I couldn't believe that.
And he can't explain why he didn't play.
he can't explain. And the cold part is though, in Atlanta, it was just too many wings for Cam to get his shot.
Hunter.
Yeah, once Hunter took off, it was once a white boy can shoot.
Right. So
Kevin Herter.
you ain't gonna never get your spot back.
What? you know, America love white boys that can shoot.
Yeah, they gonna keep
Absolutely.
one on. They gonna keep one on TV.
What?
All right, next team.
Keep him on the news.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
Don't even bring them up. Skip. Skip their ass.
Yeah,
you already know what they got to do.
They got to rebuild. They got to turn
it. Ain't no rebuild, bro. It's literally get rid of Frank Vogel. Get rid of Frank Vogel and dig in the fucking G League pool. That's all you. Ain't no rebuild.
That's
You
rebuilding because
not
they got all these 1-year contracts that are going to be gone.
They're
going to have Westbrook, LeBron, and AD for sure.
Man, y'all running it back.
Rebuild around there.
Running back.
Unfortunately, you got to run it back. Like there is no way you're going to be able to get rid of these players. Absolutely, no way you're going to be. You got to run it back. Unfortunately, but you got to run it back.
Keep going, Jay.
One more.
He said keep going.
Right, one more.
The Atlanta Hawks.
Reload.
Just reload.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We got one right here. The Wizards.
Why the fuck did you bring them up? They are in the trash somewhere.
If they are not in the playoffs, they really need to rebuild.
What?
Stomped them out.
He said, I thought I heard somebody say something.
You kept Kyle Kuzma ass down there with them big oversized pink jump shirts and shit. You keep his ass right down there in Washington, D.C. He love to go music.
All right, man. Next quick hitter, man. Tiger made his return at the Masters. Just want to give a shout out to him for that.
Hey, shout out to
after that
rule breaker for sure.
After that huge,
Shout out to Nike. In the commercial they did with Tiger for Tiger Woods with Schoolboy Q.
I haven't seen the commercial.
That
I've been seeing
commercial
his
is
promo.
good, man.
Yeah, it popped up on my Instagram.
Yeah, it's really good. But keep going with Tiger though. I just shout that out though.
Just a shout out to him for returning after that huge accident that he had a couple years ago, man. Like if this was in a different time period, he wouldn't have walked away from that, let alone play golf. So for him to even make his return and for it to be at such a huge event like the Masters on the PGA Golf Tour, shout out to him and kudos, man. He actually played well. Like he didn't play terrible. Let's say that. Like he didn't play amazing, but he wasn't terrible either.
Yeah, he wasn't the best there, but he wasn't the worst there.
Exactly.
We were just glad he was there.
Right. So it's the We Don't Make the Rules podcast brought to you by Papa John's, right? We're about to take another commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to finish these quick hitters and get into rule breakers, baby. Did y'all like Paula Patton's fried chicken recipe? We'll discuss after this.
I don't know all the time, like, but deep down inside, like, I start to feel like both of y'all.
Oh my God, Leah, what the fuck?
Welcome back to We Don't Make the Rules podcast, brought to you by Papa John's. Before our commercial break, we were getting our quick hitters off.
That ain't the only thing I'm getting off.
Hey, yo. So, next quick hitter. Should Debo be the highest paid wide receiver?
No.
Debo Samuel, wide receiver from the 49ers.
He can be paid, bro, but not the highest paid. The man say hurt too goddamn much for me.
I agree. I don't think he should be the highest paid. And right now, the way that the wide receiver market is, though, he might get 20 a year, which is insane.
Yeah, because they just throwing money out the door now. Like they just really throwing money out the door.
And then to think about it, like think about if he gets signed, right? If he gets this big contract that he's looking for, look at the top players for the 49ers. It would be Debo Samuel, who gets hurt a lot. Jimmy Garoppolo, who gets hurt a lot. George Kittle, who gets hurt a lot. Nick Bosa, who gets hurt a lot. Like all their top players get hurt a lot. That's not a recipe for success.
You're literally paying for the IRs.
Right. And then when you look at their next player, the team that they're competing with in their division, the Rams, Aaron Donald, never hurt. Jalen Ramsey, never hurt. Matthew Stafford, always available. Cooper Kupp, always available. Like,
Matthew Stafford has his injury histories, but last year he was good. He had an offensive line last year.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, most of their good players are always available. So yeah, it's not a recipe for success. UFC 273 was last night. Aljamain Sterling defeated Peter Yan for the bantamweight belts. Shout out to him for that. Mm-hmm. Did you guys get a chance to look at any of the highlights? What?
Because we had that meeting. We had that interaction.
I didn't see none of it.
We had that interaction. I said, hey, put UFC on it. He said, B, you didn't watch it. Highlights.
Well, I see.
Did y'all see that? Because I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that fight, but the fight that I did see, Alexander Volkanovski.
Yeah, defeated Chan Sung.
Say it again.
Volkanovski.
Hello. And that was brought to you by, say it again, brought to you by Papa John's.
Chan Sung Jung.
Right, for the featherweight belt.
Yeah, and he was beating the shit out of this man.
Hey, someone said
by what? TKO knockout, right?
Yeah, someone said there's only so much that the human face could take.
Yeah, he was eating a lot.
Eating punches?
Yeah.
That's the same thing I be doing.
Why you eat punches?
I'm a sick nigga, bro. I gotta see my jaw good, bro. I can't get knocked out one time.
So you gonna have to get. Yeah.
I'm not taking that shit.
You ever got hit? You like this up? You turn around like this up.
Bitch got hands.
Oh, what? You get hit? You like?
No, I have never.
Standing there like Chris Rock.
I haven't been assaulted by a woman. I'm glad.
I mean, it's nah, I'm not gonna say that.
Go ahead, talk about it.
I'll hold that joke.
Nah, tell us.
What?
You've been assaulted by a female?
Bro, I don't get
Are
it.
you okay?
It's a safe space.
I don't get it salty.
Oh, see, look, never mind.
Okay.
It's cool. I know where that's going. Never mind.
Moving on.
All right. No, exactly where that's going.
What?
Never mind.
He said, look at eyes. Fire! Out of nowhere. What?
All right, man. So I think that's all the quick hitters we got, unless you guys got any more right quick before we move on. Anybody? Going once, going twice? All right, bet. So we are on to rule breakers, people. Ready? Hey, here we go. Rule breaker number 1. Miss Paula Patton for this famous fried chicken recipe that she was on Instagram
It's
cooking.
infamous. Do not say
infamous.
infamous. Okay.
If you haven't seen it by now, man, Paula Patton gave us a fried chicken recipe that nobody asked for. Nobody asked for this.
I want to show you how we cook in our house.
But she gave us a 5-minute tutorial on how they cook their fried chicken, and it was just all wrong.
I mean, you can't say it's all wrong, but that grease is very seasoned.
It was very different. It was very different.
That grease is very seasoned.
She called cleaning the chicken, just rinsing it under some water right quick. She didn't season the chicken before she put it in the flour. She put it in the flour, shook it up, then put it in the frying pan, and then poured her seasonings on top.
I'm not even
By
trying.
the time she finished cooking, the grease was brown.
And then she said she fed it to the kids at
The
school.
children. What about the children in America?
Fuck them kids. And fuck them kids was a person.
Hey, she got them kids wanting to eat school lunch.
So we
have to eat Miss Paula food.
Man, first of all, it's COVID. You're not even supposed to be bringing food from the house.
Do not
Everything needs to be
to the school.
Right, you're supposed to buy that and bring it.
Hell
You're not
no.
supposed to
Go-
cook it at
Go
the
to
house.
Albertsons like everybody else, Paula.
Man, that's sick. But-
Albertsons, please.
So we asked our community of followers on Instagram, would y'all eat, from what you saw in the video, would you eat her chicken? 88% said nah, I'll pass. 1% said absolutely.
Hey, expose that sick motherfucker.
I think that he was trolling.
He trying to get close.
Who was it? Was it Smith?
Nah, it was this dude Diddy Fresco.
Hey, Diddy Fresco,
We met him at the. Well, no, you wasn't there.
I don't give a fuck where I met him at. You a sick motherfucker.
Yeah.
And if I do meet you, you a sick Negro.
He is, because he's a Clipper fan too. So
Hey, no, you're good with me with the Clippers.
But you're still saying
You're good with me. You're good with me with the Clippers. But when it comes to your food, nah. He the type of person when you ask like, what do you want to eat? None of his opinions add up in my book. He's like, I want to go to a place. What? He want to go place across the street.
Clearly, he don't know what good food
He
is.
don't know what good food is, but you know what a good team is, so we'll rock with that.
Oh, here we go. All right. Some of the responses, because we also asked them, did they like the recipe? You know, what were their thoughts on the recipe? Somebody said she need her ass beat with the eye rolling emoji.
Expeditiously.
Right. And then somebody else said she had good intentions, but they need to be cooked longer and seasoned before the flour.
First of all, I know
they out here trying to give her tips.
Wait.
First of all, a teachable moment.
Wait, first of all, I know that second person can't cook. They say it need to be cooked longer. The chicken was already black. I ain't taking your advice either. I don't care who it was.
I think you know this person too. That's the funny
They better
thing.
tune the fuck in because I'm talking about them.
Cooking with your friendly neighborhood beef.
Cooking with your friendly neighborhood beef. Oh, hell no. I know exactly what that is. Do I know that motherfucker? It need to be cooked longer. That shit was already black. The grease made it black. It was blacker than black.
Oh my gosh, man.
Oh, hell no. I know y'all niggas can't cook.
Beef, you gotta go live this week and show them how to cook chicken, bro.
What? Cooking with beef? Your shit was smack.
Cooking with beef.
Cooking with beef, bro.
Coming to a computer screen near you, bro.
Coming soon.
Man, if I don't show you how to cook, I'll call Nick. He'll show you how to cook. I'll call Trey. He'll show you how to cook. I even fucking will call Damo. He'll show you how to cook. God damn.
Right. Hey, Beef took this personally.
What? Because I'm a chicken enthusiast.
You can't disrespect the chicken like that.
Love wings,
I
bro.
love wings, and she was cooking, and I was.
She disrespected the chicken.
Every time she kept putting more shit into the mix, I say, nasty. Nasty. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
organic seasonings though. Like it was healthy.
It's Chicken don't need to be healthy. I want it greasy. I want it sloppy. I want cardiac arrest in this bitch. I want that motherfucker to clog up my arteries.
Now after she posted it, the comments went flying. The jokes were rampant. And she came back and she was like, "Hey man, I appreciate you guys." She took it in stride. I got to give her credit for that. Because she was like, yo, the way my family cooks it, the way my mom taught me, that's how we do it. But hey, I'm open to suggestions.
Hey, listen.
I'm still going to cook it that way. But if you have suggestions, there's nothing wrong with that.
And it seems like that's genuinely who she is.
Right.
Listen. I'm not racist. I'm gonna have to turn we don't make the rules card this way.
Here we go. About to crash the whip.
It's something about these mixed kids. They showed their mama. I said, see, why you don't add season correctly? And I don't talk about people mama.
Hey, that's the funny thing, because somebody said now they understand why Robin Thicke was cheating on her.
Oh my! Because he couldn't get a good meal.
That's sick.
Hey, that's why this song hit different. I wish I can change. That motherfucker's in there wishing, like, please save me.
Bro, that's sick.
What?
She was not in the kitchen cooking like Sosa. Okay.
He came in. Boy, she put all. Then you got some people, bro. Like
she fed it to the kids. Bro.
It's people in the South, bro. All this adding egg and double dipping in and shit.
Right.
It's called the brown paper bag theory. If you don't know about the brown paper bag theory, you don't know how to cook fried chicken. If you got to put that shit in a different bowl, boy, you get that Rouse bag, you get that Food for Less bag, you add the motherfucking flour in that motherfucker, that's good chicken. I don't need all this extra dip, wet, dip. I don't need all that shit. Flour that seasoned chicken.
Can you tell us about a time where it was something, where somebody cooked something for you and they thought they did a great job and you hated it?
Hell yeah.
Tell us about it, man. Tell us about it.
It was this lady I was dating. And she brought me some food. This is beef way before, this is beef when I came from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
And it was lasagna. And the noodles wasn't done. The little shit wasn't.
They weren't soft?
It wasn't soft.
Wow.
And she was like, she gave it to me. And I looked at
He's
it.
back in that moment, y'all.
Hey,
He's back in that
I looked at it as hard as I can. And I took a bite.
Crunch.
And that bitch went selling on Dinker.
Told her to get the fuck out your face.
Nah, bro. So she gave it to me in a to-go plate. She gave it to me in a to-go plate. So you know me, man. When I get food, I usually take a sample. And I took a bite. And that shit said crunch. Nigga, the window went down.
I don't need this
anymore.
Need
that shit went flying up the window.
Why are you here? Now, when she asked you for her Tupperware back a couple of days later, what'd you say?
Oh, man, I melted it in the microwave.
I was trying to reheat it. You know it was good, baby.
Hey, man, I didn't even tell her. She said, how you like it? It was all right. Man, I did it too.
That sucks, because men are not allowed to, tell you for real.
You know what's
labeled an asshole.
You know what's crazy, though? And we're going to take a quick detour. You know what's crazy is when, some girls out here, some women out here cannot cook.
Mm-hmm.
And you gonna critique me?
See, look.
Nigga, you can't.
Where you gonna go? Look where you gonna go. Beef, you can't do that.
Hey, he must have seen Jada.
You can't do that, man.
You gonna critique me?
The first thing they're gonna say first thing you're gonna say is, can you change a tire and and change my oil and do all this? Can you fix something?
Hey,
can you build my house?
Trust me, I can read instructions better than you.
See, all right, man.
If I build the house,
you gonna come at me like hey,
that was good. You know what he said?
Running back.
If I build the house, can you cook in it,
man? On me, you can't cook at all, but you want a 5-star meal. Any woman gonna work? What are you doing? It's not hard to order on DoorDash.
DoorDash, get some good Tupperware, transfer it, make it look nice.
Bro, some of the homies to this day, they were like, man, they'll be cooking, and they, some women think that cook their way right into something. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, man, just because I'm feeding you, know me, and I'm gonna treat you.
Sometimes it works that way.
If I want to work that itinerary, yeah.
Right. If that's the game he running.
But if we dating 4 to 5 years and you wonder why I'm cheating, it's because I'm getting fed across the street.
She got your boy eating good.
She over here gobbling and swallowing it, and then giving me 10 wings with some ranch. I'm good.
Extra crispy.
What? What a large? What a large iced tea and lemonade. She called it fucking Anna Palmerizzi.
Next rule breaker.
That's a bad bitch right there.
Next rule breaker, man. So DK Metcalf came out a couple weeks ago and was telling us about his diet regimen. And he had this to say during the podcast with Kevin Garnett.
Come on, hold on, man. So you finna go through a structure, a bag of candy. You about to go through the whole. Okay, let's hear this.
All right, I'm just taking you through yesterday. So yesterday I woke up, worked out again, came home, showered. I'm hungry.
That's what I'm trying to be like.
Starbucks, get a quick coffee. That's gonna hold me till like 4, 5 o'clock. This 12. Okay. That's gonna hold me for like 4 hours.
Dang.
One coffee, 4 hours.
I ordered some candy and a water. So I gotta
be healthy.
I get yesterday. Got the Skittles gummies. Then I got the Lifesaver.
Kevin Garnett looks sick in the motherfucker.
Same size bag.
KG is sick.
So it's safe to say we're going to see a DK gummy at some point, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, y'all heard it. Y'all the certified
boss move. Get the gummy, get the candy, get the water, eat that. That's going to hold me to like 8 o'clock where I'm having dinner, 8, 9. And then I eat dinner, go to sleep.
That's an everyday thing. That's a Monday through Friday.
Were your uncle confused?
He's like, yo, that's an everyday thing. Bro said I drink a coffee, a water, 3 bags of candy, and then I eat dinner at 9 o'clock. Now, granted, it's working right now. I don't know how long he can keep this up, man.
Hey, Chad Johnson's still out here eating McDonald's every day.
Well, that's true.
But Chad said, man, it's your body.
If
like
you willing to put in the work, you can do it.
If your body burn different, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like for me, it's chicken wings, bro. I can run through those easy. They're like, it's not that healthy. I haven't gained out.
It's not, the wings ain't making me gain weight.
It's not, bro.
It ain't the wings.
And I'm getting them in all flavors. ain't doing nothing to me.
Ain't one wing made me gain weight yet.
Not yet.
What would happen if y'all was to be on the DK Metcalf diet?
I'll be at the dentist.
Hella cavity.
What cavities?
I better look like that motherfucker. He work out and then work out again.
Work out again.
If he working out and work out again, I better look like that motherfucker.
But it just he young right now, bro. Let him get old.
Like 24,
wait till you get old. That shit ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, you don't hear Marshawn still talking about eating Skittles, bro.
He don't even touch the bag, bro. Last commercial I seen, he ordered some wong tongs or something. Some lo mein.
Wong dong soup.
Some lo mein.
Some lo mein. If I was on this diet, I would look worse than I do now.
You don't look bad, my brother.
I'm not saying I look bad, but
see, here we go. Now I gotta pick you off the ground, bro. You don't look bad. If someone tell me, if someone tell me be fat, I say I'm still hitting it just right. I don't give a fuck how big I get. Somebody out here gonna love me.
Absolutely.
As long as I love me, as long as I can dress fly and be my way, I don't give a fuck. Now when I start breathing a little heavy, that's on me. Right? Hey,
like, that's when I gotta make a little change.
Oh God! You
all right, big dog.
You walk down the hallway like shit. This motherfucker is longer than what it's supposed to be. I'm like, all right, big dog, you gotta stop it. But for somebody to tell me that something wrong with me, I don't give a fuck what you thinking about.
Got you.
Cause trust me, bro, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got cooking up at your house ain't gonna be cooking up for me.
It ain't got nothing to do with it.
It's all about balance. Whatever your balance is.
Like some people be telling you get on this diet. That keto shit work for you.
Yeah.
I need to eat.
That's the other thing too. I would be hungry if I was on that diet.
I can't do that.
I would be starving.
A coffee ain't holding me for 4 hours and it made me go shit.
And I would have a bunch of leg cramps because
coffee make you go use the restroom.
Oh, I don't drink. I never drink coffee.
Yeah,
I'm not a coffee guy.
I'm not a coffee guy, bro. I never drink.
I don't do coffee, but when I do, it's number 2.
I never drink coffee, bro.
Dre said I use coffee as a
mine's
as a adhesive. What is it? What's it called? A laxative. Hey, he said adhesive. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Hey, my
adhesive.
Mine's apple
Some
juice.
stick, right?
Yeah, you constipated?
No.
Yeah, you like
the exact opposite.
That boy, that boy like the little grunt with his little, he like this. Look, it's coming.
All right, man. Next rule breaker. We had the tragic news yesterday come out that Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace, was killed after being struck by a truck on the side of the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Schefter was the one that reported it. And in his initial tweet, he says, Dwayne Haskins, standout Ohio State quarterback who struggled in the NFL to catch on with the Washington Redskins and the Pittsburgh Steelers, was killed earlier this morning while in Florida training for this upcoming season or something like that. And rightfully so, everybody came and killed Adam Schefter for that tweet. He has since removed it
and retweeted
and reworded it and reported the news again. But it's just the fact that when it just sees how people view athletes, man. Like when somebody dies, that's not the time for you to bring up. And it's not even that
how many points they scored.
It wasn't even. It's not even. That has nothing to do with his story of who he was as a person. You know what I'm saying?
They view you as a statistic, man.
That could be one small chapter in his big life.
Remember, I told you about the slave mentality when it comes to NFL.
Mm-hmm.
All right, when you go into the NFL shit, the trial and all that shit, how you damn near in a room with a whole bunch of men in your drawers,
right?
And they literally measuring every aspect of your body. They ain't looking at you like a human being. And that tweet solidified that. They ain't looking at him as a human being, they look at him as a statistic.
And there's countless like times that we've seen where people are just insensitive towards athletes. Like a couple weeks ago, we saw when the athlete was doing his pro day, got hurt on the field. He went to go grab the ball. He even checked on bro who tore his Achilles.
I mean, it's a two-way street with that. We actually did that a lot in practice. When somebody get hurt,
just move the practice
just move the whole drill up. Like it happens, bro. Like somebody gonna come, but the whole thing is to get it away because you don't know how somebody's mindset is. Like for example, if I'm a teammate and I see my boy broke his ankle or something, my whole practice might be done because psychologically I'm like, I'm good on this drill. But yeah. They actually had showed a clip, a further clip. They did. Some people did run out there to come get him, but they moved the whole workout up. Workout came. It was. I think it was hit pro day only. It was more people out there.
Gotcha. No, it was the whole team.
Yeah, bro. You gotta move that up because it's more people there that gotta see.
But speaking of like how they view people, right? That dude Gil Brandt also made a comment on XM radio show where he was basically saying, he was living to die essentially, and he always made bad decisions, and he should have stayed in school longer, and maybe if he did, he wouldn't have been killed. And it's just like, bro, read the fucking room, man. Like
he apologized too, but it's too late, bro. You said what you said
in the same day, like that means you felt that. Like that's who you are.
Another year in college is not going. Another year in college might have developed mentally, but who's to say is going to stop the rhetoric of someone running down the street and getting hit? And I don't know if the person was drunk driving, but regardless, man, you should be more focused on what's going on with that driver. Why is that driver not paying attention?
I was about to say that was the other thing. He paid more attention to Dwayne Haskins getting hit.
Well, it was
than to the potential of.
I was like did some more research onto the story. It was on a highway, and he was running across like a freeway, like the opposite side of the freeway. Gotcha. So he's like, it's hella oncoming traffic. He's not supposed to be crossing a freeway with oncoming traffic. So I don't know, like you can't. I don't want to get into the science and all that shit, but you don't want to blame the driver because.
No. I'm just saying he was. Gil Brandt was saying like, oh, the driver could have been drunk or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm going down that
saying like, oh, it's still Dwayne Haskins' fault because he's and you're not paying attention to the person that could have potentially been drunk driving. It's just like
now if it comes
kind of weird.
Now if it comes to the fact that where he's running on the incoming traffic, that sounds like something that he probably was battling deep down inside. You get what I'm saying? That was the exit ticket.
Yeah, we don't know. So
we don't know.
I would say let's not speculate. Yeah, because I've heard stories that there was something wrong with his car, and that's why he was running on the side of the road. Like he was trying to get some help for his car.
I actually been in a situation like that with the homies.
So yeah, like
on my way to San Diego, we broke down, and we seen a wolf run across the freeway. She was like, "Oh shit." We had to get it from one side to another side because we break down the left. you got to get the call box on the right.
Right.
So it's a kind of risky situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. From that sad story, right? Rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins, who was 24. Man,
yeah, I had him sketched in as my starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, probably.
I didn't give a fuck. Trubisky was there.
And
he definitely would have had a chance, man. He would have had a chance to fight for that job.
Yeah, and shout out to prayers and condolences to not just his family, but to everybody involved, because that's a tragic situation
for sure. And from that somber story to a more inspiring story. Earlier this week, rule breaker Ketanji Brown Jackson was confirmed as the first African American woman Supreme Court justice. And this is just a big deal because it's crazy to think that in 2022 we're still having first of African Americans doing anything in this country.
Basically, it's like you seeing history and you still allowed to see it. You know, your grandparents say I seen it. Now you can say I seen it.
Right. Like I was born not to, but I was the first. I seen the first person do something. Like
right.
So now when kids be like, I want to grow up to be this judge. Now for me, I feel like that old head in the barbershop. I seen it.
Right. I remember when it happened.
I mean, when them goddamn Republicans jumped up and walked out the room.
Right. I remember when I saw the first African American vice president, woman vice president, confirm her.
And it's just like it's great for me and to see my daughter being able to see this. Like regardless of how people feel about, Kamala Harris or, Ketanji Jackson.
Right.
Like they're inspirational.
The fact
to
that
the
they're
little girls that are
representation.
looking up to them.
Exactly.
To the women that are looking up to them. It ain't just the little girls, because they inspire, the women, all ages.
To keep going and do their shit, right?
Yeah, so
for sure.
Shout out to the queens, man. Y'all really hold it down.
Round of applause for them, man. All right, man. That's been our show, man. So We Don't Make the Rules podcast brought to you by Papa John's. We're about to wrap up and get up out of here. Remember, go to Papa John's store number 4904. Try the Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza for $13 or use code PJRULES for a 30% discount code. All right. Make sure to get your taxes done in order. All right. Cobb, Phillips and Associates. Your small business and all that. Get all your information, man. Get your paperwork in order, right? Make sure you email them at info@cobbphillips.com or go to www.cobbphillips.com. All right. Make sure you follow the podcast on Instagram and Twitter at WDMTR. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Felix_Reyes Jr. Mr. BB. That's me. Dre, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Made It Look Easy _. And if you're trying to get yourself together, be the best version of yourself, Made It Look Easy _fit. Come fuck with your boy.
B, where can they find you?
You can find me at Leave It To Be 31.
Why?
Because I am that shooter, baby.
Hey.
Bang, bang.
Baby.
That's it. That's all we got.
Bang. Yes, sir.
All right, man. It's been the We Don't Make the Rules podcast. We'll see y'all next week where we probably talk about the NFL draft and the NBA playoffs. We'll see y'all next week. Free BG.
And no LeBron.
Free BG, baby.
Pray when I die that I get my wings. Pray when I die, I get my wings. But I don't plan on it. Nah. All of my poems I did on it. Everything I say, I'm